Good morning, girls. Ducky's preferring to sleep outside of the mud hole today. That's okay. You hear that owl? Anyway, y'all like my shirt? Channeling this energy for these moving vlogs. Greetings, loved ones, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the moving vlogs. I can't believe it. We're really moving to Vermont. So what's so funny about me filming this intro right now is you guys, for the most part, still don't know. I've been keeping it on the DL, just pretty much telling friends, family, and my patrons about this move. And now it's closing week. We literally close on Friday morning, and today's Monday when I'm recording this. So we're gonna be packing for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday, we're driving up to Vermont. Friday morning, we have our final walkthrough, and then we sign all of the closing papers and do all of that kind of fun stuff. So that's the plan, Stan. And in this video, I just wanted to start actually packing because the little house behind me, which I've showed you guys in the past, but it has our entire 5-acre Oregon farm in it. All of our house is in there, our belongings, our furniture, all that good stuff, because this house that we've been living in since September is my in-laws' guest house, and it's fully furnished, and so we didn't have to really like move in that much. But because we've been living here for like 10 months, we have moved in a lot of stuff. So that being said, all the stuff that we need to pack is basically the kitchen stuff that we've brought in, all of our clothes, toiletries, dog stuff, like my vinyl collection, you know, my live streaming setup and my gaming equipment, and as well as Finley's gaming equipment. And I don't know, Finley's tools and things that he's taken out, and they've all accumulated themselves into different areas of the house. So that's pretty much it. It's not like we need to pack up our entire house, which took so long. It literally took us like 2 months to move out of our Oregon house. And we're hoping that, you know, we'll just have 3 days of packing and it will be fine. We haven't been procrastinating, but I think both of us have just been like, we don't have that much to do, and we're gonna put that to the test in these vlogs, you know, of how much we really need to do. By the time you guys see these moving vlogs, you will have already seen our like home buying announcement video, because that's the order of operations that I wanted to do things. We bought a house video, the moving vlogs, the moving in process, showing all of that, and then starting renovations and all that kind of fixer-upper goodness, because we will have a lot of work to do. But right now, we also have a lot of work to do of just packing things. So Finley and I are pretty much just focusing on packing up the living rooms today and just trying to make sure that we have, you know, like a little suitcase set aside of clothes and toiletries that we'll need for the next like 2 weeks or so, but pretty much other than that, just putting everything else into boxes. And also we got these like moving bags with handles on them that look really durable and great, and so we're going to be filling all of those up today. And just before we get into all of the packing kind of stuff, I just want to answer this question that I know that people will ask, which is, how are you moving up there? Like, are you getting a moving company, or what's the word, you know? And the word is that we're doing pretty much the same thing that we did last time when we moved from Oregon to Virginia, which is just renting a truck and loading it ourselves and with help of friends and family and stuff like that. So when we moved from Oregon to Virginia, we got a Penske, and it was cheaper than U-Haul at the time. So that's why we didn't end up going with U-Haul. But then today we ran the numbers, and U-Haul is cheaper than Penske to go from here to Vermont. So I don't know if it's like cheaper to do cross-country moves with Penske and then more expensive to do more like state to state on the eastern seaboard, but it was way more expensive, like $1,000 more expensive to go with Penske. So we're going with U-Haul. So we got a 20-foot box truck, and Finley's gonna be driving that. Behind that, he's gonna be towing his truck. And then I'm gonna drive the Lexus with all of the house plants and probably the dogs and maybe some clothes or other things that we stuff into that car. So that's what we're moving up with, 3 vehicles. And we're gonna be pulling into the driveway on closing day like, beep, beep, brought all my shit, hope it goes well. But I mean, what are we gonna do? Like drive up on closing, do all of the final walkthrough, sign the closing papers, and then drive back down to Virginia? It's like, no, it's a 16-hour round trip drive. We're not planning on doing that. Are you so excited?
I'm that excited!
Wow, crazy things happen when a wiener gets out. I'm also wearing one of Finley's insane t-shirts today. What we've realized after Finley bought this is literally a furry shirt. It says furryfolks.com on it. I'm like, don't really want to go to that website. But we just bought it because it looks so funny. It looks like a dog shirt, like for a female dog. I'm the alpha bitch, y'all. Anyway, we're taking back the word today. This is an empowering shirt for me because I have a lot of work to do and I'm gonna be in alpha mode, okay? There's no betas allowed in these moving vlogs. We're gonna be strong arming a lot of things and getting a lot of work done. And I'm hyping myself up with my coffee and procrastinating because I'm talking a lot. I'm not emotional yet, by the way. I was over the weekend because this weekend I said bye to my entire Zumba family here in Virginia, and it just made me so sad, but also really happy because I got to go to a master class, and it was like this whole Saturday event that I was able to go to with my friend Lamise and my instructor Miriam and just say bye to them. And then I also went to my regular Saturday class before that. So I was able to dance with all of my regular fellow classmates there, and we took a group photo and I took videos of us doing our favorite dances and stuff like that, which I'm gonna miss so much. So that's been really a hard part, but we already had like a going away party for ourselves, which I actually did show. It was like Libby's grad party was also kind of our going away party. So we kind of combined the two of them. So we had that party on the 15th and our closing date is the 28th. So we wanted to like get that all done, and we've just been hanging out with friends and family and saying bye to all of them separately. And yeah, I'm not really like sad to leave this place, I wouldn't say. It's just been like really fantastic to live here in Virginia and be surrounded by so many amazing people and be so close to family, and like, you know, just this place obviously will always be here, and so we'll always be able to like come back and visit, and so it doesn't really feel like an end of an era that much. I mean, it's just gonna be like closing a little chapter of living here temporarily and finally moving up and starting our Vermont life. So I feel more like excited for what's to come rather than sad for, you know, closing this chapter. I'm just really like, I can't believe it's happening. Okay, I really need to shut the fuck up and start packing. So let's go do that. So in here, I have to pack my whole vinyl collection. I also have some clothes of Finley's that I need to sew that I've been slowly but surely just like shoving in this pile of shit that we've just had here since we moved in. So I just need to like close off all of these boxes today and decide what we're moving with and not, because this is not mine. Also, this CD and vinyl collection, this is my in-laws, so that box is not coming with us. I'm gonna leave it here, but all of this stuff is like labeled from our move. This is mostly like shower stuff and bathroom things and extra clothes and video games and like random stuff that we've brought in that we've thought that we've needed. So we're gonna pack all that up. This is also ours. The games under here are ours. You know, we love Catan, baby. Some stuff in here is ours. But pretty much that's all I need to do in this room, which I'm gonna try to do first, just because I think it'll be easiest. I also need to do this laundry so that we'll be able to pack clean clothes rather than dirty. And then obviously I need to pack this whole room of all of my clothes, but I might do that, I don't know, later. What are you getting after?
I'm already packed up.
No, you're not.
Ready to go.
Do you want to show them your little bags that you got? Really cool.
Good quality construction. The full zip tops. You can fit anything big in here without throwing. Single zipper like that. Got dual zippers on either side. Keep it simple.
And they collapse for storage, which is ideal.
They're fold up for storage, and then they keep their shape too, so they're not collapsing on themselves. Mm-hmm. And then these handles go all the way underneath, so that they're never gonna like rip off from the plastic right there. They're actually supporting all the weight from underneath.
Nice.
Some side handles, which I don't really care about, but pretty good stuff. Pretty happy.
Amazing. I'm listening to A Court of Mist and Fury. I just started it for my moving process, and I'm basically just starting with these boxes and just making sure that they're all like closed off and actually properly labeled, because that's always really helpful. This one is bathroom stuff, but on one side of this, you know, we have a label that says what's in here, like hair stuff, dental stuff, whatever. So I'm just making sure that all of that is correct so we can easily find things later. That's a very good moving tip, is just to properly label the contents of your boxes. So starting here, and then also I took out all of the bubble wrap and plastic wrap that I've been saving since we moved in. And so I have that. And then I'm also just adding stuff to this like basket and making sure that it's all full. I've been collecting boxes, so I'm glad that I did because it's helpful. So I'm gonna add in all of our Catan things into here, as well as the rest of our games. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I've made a little bit of a mess. There's a little bit too much going on. I think I just like started too many boxes and I'm just looking at everything being like, what do I do now? This is the current state of the union. We have 2 game boxes because all the games would not fit in one box. And I've secured this whole stack right here. That's all stuff that's like secured and ready to go. I'm still working on a couple of these, just making sure to seal all of those off, and all this other stuff on the ground I'm just like adding to, or like this is our big bathroom box. Honestly, most of the shit in this room is like bathroom stuff because I did not declutter our bathroom before we moved, and it's just all been like sitting here, like my bulk bathroom goodies, I don't even know, for months. So I'm like, I don't even remember what's in here, and when we move I'm going to need to do a very big declutter. So what can you do? But this is what I'm working with right now, trying to figure out just like where to put everything. This is also a bunch of our wedding presents, trying to figure out if I need to secure, well, I do need to secure these like fragile things in more plastic wrap if I'm gonna store them in this kind of like basket thing that's not sealed off. And I'm just trying to make sure that everything has its protected layer. All right, I'm making some progress on my clothes. Finley told me when I was in the other room, he was like, you might want to come in and start packing up some of your clothes like me, because honestly, you just have a lot of clothes. I said, you're making some good points, sir. So I just put all my hats, shorts, pants, sweatpants. What else is in here? Sweatshirts. And then I have another thing full of sweatshirts and sweaters. I have a problem. But I decluttered in May. That's what I'm telling myself. So keeping this stuff. And then I'm going to tie all of these little things around my ladder so I can just move the ladder with all my headband collection on it, but they won't like slip off in the moving truck. Guys, look at this. Finley just went to say bye to one of his friends who couldn't come to our going away party. And as soon as Rue realized he was gone, she said, well, if you guys are packing up, I think I might just fit here in Dad's suitcase. It's probably the best place for me. Interesting. You miss your father already. Larry's just cleaning himself up. So Finley's made a ton of progress on his closet. He pretty much, I'm just drying this shirt for him because I'm doing the laundry right now, but he's using the birthday present I gave him to hang all of his like nicer, you know, suits and things inside of that wardrobe bag. And he's slowly but surely packing all of his books. Oh, I did not mean to throw my phone in here. Lord almighty, that would have been terrible. But he's packing all of his jackets as well. I've made, you know, moderate progress. I still have to do my lingerie, undies, socks. In here is kind of like a miscellaneous drawer that we've filled with things as well. So got to figure out homes for all of this, all of that, you know. But he also made some major headway in here, and he is doing a giveaway pile of stuff that he doesn't want to bring with him. So all of that is in here as well. But I'm pretty sure that he's cleaned out most of this dresser, and you will be satisfied to see all of these waiting for us in the hallway to be loaded. So 2 of those are mine, 2 of those are his. I'm also still packing one of them right now. I think in it I'm gonna put like my robes, lingerie, wow, and belts. That always happens to that silky robe. And then I'll also put in my bathing suits, kind of athleisure, and some t-shirts. I changed again. I went from wearing my alphabet shirt to just wearing my hot pink bra to wearing my now navy blue bra, which I love. But anyway, so Finley and I decided that we would both pack a suitcase for the first, like, I don't know, few weeks of clothes that we want to wear, because one of the first renovations that we're doing in the house is our bedroom, where we're gonna have our closet in there and all that stuff. So we just want to make sure that we have some clothes that we can just wear during that time. And it's not going to be that long of a renovation, but also we don't know until we start. And obviously that whole renovation is a future thing that will be shown in a future video, but we're just thinking now, like, okay, what do I want to wear? And normally I just work with, in the summertime, my like little sundresses, easy to throw on, you know, little shorts and bras and things like this, and my tank tops, and occasionally some like nice flowy pants or a flowy skirt. So I'm trying to think like, well, because Vermont is also going to be kind of chilly at night next week, it's going to be like in the 50s. I'm like, okay, if we're going to have some 50-degree temperatures, I'll pack like a sweatshirt and a cardigan in my suitcase, but then all the rest of my winter stuff I need to put away. So then I'm choosing like, which sweatshirt and cardigan do I want? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to be packing this green one from my sister. She has my navy blue one, but we just never switched back. I really like the green. And then also I'm going to pack my Taylor Swift Eras Tour hoodie as my other little layer. And I secured my rainbow of a bandana collection and took off all of the like, you know, clutter that could fall off like on the top here. I think it would be really cool in the house that we're moving to is to get like another ladder like this and secure it to the ceiling on some of the wooden like exposed beams, and maybe hang some twinkly lights or like drape some pothos or even some like fake ivy. We do have some fake plants as well. But anyway, I'm getting excited to decorate my home. I need to focus on packing this suitcase now. I'm finishing up the laundry. I am staring at this pile of t-shirts and athleisure like, should I pack those in my suitcase or should I just put them away? I don't know. So I think that's why I picked up the camera, was just to tell you all of that. I guess I'll set aside a bathing suit and one athleisure wear and one t-shirt and all that stuff and be like, this is what I'm packing. Okay, over and out.
I might as well have been in my own village back home. A much nicer, newer village. But the layout, the focal points, all the same.
The debt is paid.
The sweat on my palms felt thicker.
Okay, I packed up all the stuff on the bed, and then the rest of the stuff that's in the washer right now, when it comes out of the dryer, I'll fold it up and put it in here as well. I put aside a little athleisure so I just can pack everything else. This is just 3 things that have to go downstairs. My phone, an extra bag if I need it, which I definitely will. I can't decide if I want to take all my clothes off of the hangers and then fold them and put them in these bags or not, because ideally when I move, I actually want to donate all of these plastic hangers and get fabric ones, like felt ones, so that I stop having to deal with this monstrosity, because they're so frustrating. So I don't know, that's something to think about as well. Like maybe I could just donate all the hangers when we donate some of our clothes, because we do have that donation pile. And I even added some stuff just now. I added some bathing suits and whatnot that I just never wear anymore. And I also added my hats into here, and I have my beanies in my like winter storage, but these are just like fun big sun hats and my cowgirl hat, you know, yeehaw. But anyway, I think that I'm done with the closet for now, just until I get my laundry all sorted and hung up, and then I can decide what to do with all of this. I've also slowly but surely started gathering all of the kitchen stuff that's actually ours. So starting with this big wood salad bowl and like some cheese tools from our wedding and like our mushroom bag, little cloth, stuff like that, my fish weight. I also got all of my purses because I might just pick that black one, use that, and like pack all of these other ones. This is like a bag that I don't remember who, but either Finley or I got like a pair of shoes in, and I'm just looking at it being like, okay, well, what should I do with this? Use it as another produce bag? Because I mean, in one of my past vlogs, I don't remember which video it was, but I cleaned my whole car, and then I just kept in there 4 bags that I circulate through for a regular grocery shop, and I have so many bags. It's disturbing. I mean, just look, I have more. I also have been taking things out of this tavern dining room, clearing off this table with what's not ours and putting it all on here. It's mostly like our duster, tablecloth, our little Fortnum and Mason basket that I gave Finley for our anniversary, you know, bouquets, dried flowers, stuff like that. But in here, I wish that was a handle, but it's just on top of the handle. That giant cowboy hat is a handle. In here, I have all of these bags, and it's like, Jesus Christ, who needs all these bags? So truly, I just don't even know what to do anymore. I think I might donate some of these when I donate clothes, because so many of these like totes and things like that, I just never use anymore. I used to use this purse all the time in my bohemian era in high school, but now I'm like, I don't really know. Also, all the pockets like have ripped in it, and it's just kind of I don't know. Maybe I just need to get rid of some of these and downsize. Sounds like a good plan. Okay, I've cleaned myself up a little bit. Specifically, my hair just looks a little less disheveled. And I'm actually about to stream on Twitch for the last time in this stream setup. And because I have yet to announce the move yet, I basically have just told everybody that I'm going on a summer break, which I am. It's not a lie. It's just not including all of the detail, you know? But yes, I'm going on a little summer break from streaming just until I get my stream set up in Vermont and get that all looking good and nice and running okay and get our internet in order and all that kind of stuff. I've actually already gotten the internet and it has been delivered, but when we move in, we just have to like set it all up and change over the utilities to our name and all that kind of fun stuff. So it's gonna take a little bit before I return. So I guess it's just kind of an indefinite break, but I'll be keeping everybody updated on when I'm gonna return to streaming, obviously, as soon as I can in the new house. But I'm in my little get up again. I put back on my shirt, got my pigtails in, and redid my hair just because it was looking really fuzzy and frizzy and all of those things. And I'm probably gonna stream for a couple of hours because we're doing a villager hunt for June, and I really fucking hope I get her. That would be just the best way to end off the streams for a little bit, because I've been manifesting this villager for so long. Like, if I actually found her, I would be so happy. Anyway, my back also hurts so bad. I'm just gonna chill in this chair for a while. Finley's out getting us tacos. He's gonna bring them back for me. And I'm just vibing and hanging out here for a little bit with my back support. Funny enough, I'm definitely going to get my period this week that we're packing up and moving, like, of course. And I woke up just violently cramping, a horrible backache. So annoying. So I took some Midol and a CBD gummy and I'm ready to chill the hell out for the rest of the night. So I'll probably just talk to you guys and show you more packing tomorrow, I assume. Unless I like get some late night stuff done.
Tomorrow for sure.
Same shorts, different day, y'all. I just decided I'm gonna wear like sports bras for the rest of this move because it is hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. It's the next day now. I spent the morning actually going and picking up my father-in-law from his wrist surgery. So that took a couple hours. And Finley, while I was doing that, went and got our moving truck. So we're gonna go out and start loading some stuff in now, specifically his work table that is over at his parents' house. So that's our first task. Unfortunately, you have to stay here. Excuse me. Here she is. We got a 20-footer. And then this trailer is gonna tow the truck up behind us.
A little over 7 feet.
There.
You know what I realized? Actually, I can check right now. I'm pretty sure it's not actually a 20-foot truck. I bet it's 20 feet to there.
Yeah, but like not 20 feet usable.
Yeah, like I'm only at 16 here.
What the freak?
I thought that. I was like, this looks around the same size
As what we had before, yeah.
So like when you get Penske, it's like a 22-foot truck or something, but you actually get 22 feet.
Yeah,
This is like actually just a 16-foot truck.
that's so annoying.
Extra space. So total fucking false advertising. I'm pissed I didn't realize that till.
You pulled it off the lot.
Yeah, like when I opened this, I was like, you know what? I bet that's fucking 20 feet.
Yeah.
Right there. And also, it's not 8 feet tall, so I was just looking how we're gonna fit the signs in here.
Well, we can put them long ways. Okay, let's go get this table.
Let's take a break.
I'm having a little snack break of some leftover tabbouleh with falafel that my mom and I made when she visited a couple days ago, just for the night she was in town. And I also put some Annie's goddess dressing on the wrap as well. And I'm gonna have some mint medley tea. All right, a couple of things today. I packed up my suitcase just with outfits for the next like 2 weeks or more, and I just have a bunch of different variations in here. I just need to add in underwear, socks, and shoes, but I'll probably just wear like my Birkenstocks or something pretty much with every outfit. Also, what I decided to do is donate all of the plastic hangers along with some of these little bags, these tote bags and things that I'm gonna go through now. So I have to choose those, and then I'm gonna bag up all of the hangers to donate because I'm pretty sure that they take them. If they don't take them, I'm honestly probably just gonna hold on to them and take them to like a consignment store that's more locally in Vermont or something like that. But I did already order velvet hangers that are more like space saving than these, because these are just one big, two, my clothes like fall off of them a lot. So I just want the velvet moment, you know? It's just what every like organization person ever recommends. I'm also gonna donate these because I never use the clippies anymore. I just fold my pants and hang them over here. So I just got a bunch of the velvet ones for tops and bottoms. Nice. But the packing is really more organizing and sorting right now. Okay, everybody. So I've been packing my clothes for a while. I'm still doing it. And Finley has started to load the moving truck, which is kind of his thing when we move. He has that kind of brain that's like, ooh, yeah, let me put all the puzzle pieces together and like see where everything fits. And I have the kind of brain that's like, okay, let me make sure that I know what's inside of all of these boxes and like what rooms I'm packing. This room is starting to empty out so much that I'm hearing my voice echo and I'm kind of like, whoa, what's happening? What's going on? Anyway, I'm in the midst of doing this last little section of that clothing rack, and then I'm gonna do my dress rack behind me, and then I have to do my coats upstairs. And when I ordered new hangers today, I ordered 200. And I was like, I have a problem, okay? It's a real problem. But also, I love all my clothes. I'm looking at all my clothes being like, oh, I love that, you know? So cute. So it is hard to part ways. Also, I'm keeping some of these bags. The rest of them I have in a pile over here that I'm going to donate. So still donating a lot, but Finley is basically going to be packing the truck for the rest of today while I just focus on tidying up and packing all of the other rooms in the house, because we just did kind of like a check-in. We're like, all right, team, where are we at with the house? And I was like, okay, most of that living room is packed. I still need to pack the bathroom. I still need to do the kitchen, actually pack everything that I like have been taking out and consolidating onto table spaces like in the dining room, whatever. So that's what we're doing. But I'm gonna stop talking and start actually packing because I need to do that. By the way, y'all, if you're moving a shit ton of clothes, honestly, these are really, really good. Because with them actually being like collapsible, they don't take up as much room in your house to store them when you're done with them. We have a ton of old Amazon Fresh boxes that I got from my move when I literally moved out of LA in like 2018. And we still use a ton of those for like books and things that are more like structured, and that has like, I don't know, has like a Velcro top. So we use a ton of those, and those come in handy. So definitely keep your Amazon Fresh boxes. I mean, actually, I don't know if I'm able to tell you that because they might like charge you if you keep them. But anyway, and then we also have a bunch of like plastic tubs that Finley would use for growing mushrooms in when we were growing oysters and reishi and all that kind of good stuff back in Oregon. So we do have like a ton of storage stuff, but these, because they're collapsible, I mean, that's really a selling point for me. Whew, I like it a lot. I like what I see. I've just been doing all of this and listening to A Court of Mist and Fury and vibing the hell out. And I've also been thinking about what I have left to do, not just with packing, but you know, with like canceling my gym membership. I sent that email today being like, I'm changing my address and I'm moving more than the, you know, amounted mileage away from the gym where like I'm not able to be in service anymore. So I have to cancel, because gyms always, they make it a little hard on you to cancel stuff like that. Also, I was supposed to today when I was driving my father-in-law back home after his wrist surgery, I was gonna go and drop off 2 pairs of shoes to be repaired because I have a pair of like, they're kind of like Birkenstock sandals, but they're not Birkenstock brand. I have those, and then a pair of hiking boots that I've been meaning to get repaired for forever, and they've just been sitting in the back of my car. And when I went to the shoe repair place last week to try and get it done, the shoe repair guy, Hector, was on vacation. So I was like, Of course, I should have called first. So I called first today, and he was back, but I didn't have time to stop on my way back home and do that. So maybe when I go and donate all of the Goodwill stuff, I could like make a run to the shoe repair. But also at this point, I'm like, you can just get those shoes repaired in freaking Vermont, Megan, okay? Anyway, rant over. I already know some of you, even if you're watching this fast forwarded, some of you may realize that Finley is indeed donating his Carhartt work overalls. And you might be thinking, wow, won't he need those for all the work that the house needs? Well, he hates them. He thinks that they are like the worst design ever for working, and now he's a Dickies boy. He loves Dickies work pants versus Carhartt work pants. He just says that they're much more like actually durable. So that's a little pro tip, I guess, if you're actually using them to work in. Mine are fine. They're a great fit on me. I have the same pair of Carhartts that I use for gardening and like landscaping and stuff, and I personally love them, but I guess they don't work for him.
Only my steps sounded in the shining halls as I passed guard after guard, armed to the teeth and trying their best not to gawk at me.
Well,
No one spoke to me.
it's raining cats and dogs outside. I think Finley might have to halt his loading operations. All right, my clothing racks are officially empty. I'm gonna put my shoes in probably a different one of those bags. I also have an insane amount of shoes downstairs. We're not gonna talk about the amount of items anymore, okay? I'm just gonna show you me putting them away. But I also have to break down this. This is gonna go in the moving truck. Probably so is my sword. Gotta find a place for my cowgirl boots. I'll probably just put them somewhere with all of these other shoes and slippers and things. But I am going to seal this bad boy off and then bring my cloak upstairs and pack up all of my coats into another bag as well. But I'm getting a little hungry again. I've been just violently hungry all day. Just really so much standing, bending, packing, hauling away. It's really working up an appetite for me. Some people are riding horses through the rain at the bottom of our property. Get back. It's thundering a lot now. Anyway, all I was gonna say is that even though I've eaten a lot today, I'm still violently hungry, so I need a snack break after I do all this. All right, I had to eat before I packed my jackets. I needed a little refuel, and I really needed to sit down. My back freaking hurts so bad. It's so annoying when you're PMSing or having pre-period symptoms while you're moving and you have to stand all day. It's like, okay, I already had a backache and now the backache's worse. Anyway. I'm gonna have some apples and granola butter. This shit is so good from Oat House. It tastes kind of like Trader Joe's cookie butter, and it's just delectable and incredible and delicious. Highly recommend. It also has a little bit of protein, 3 grams. Not as much as peanut butter, but still pretty good for a delicious treat. I'm having a peach now because I'm still a little hungry. Really worked up my appetite with them clothes.
Things would have become very complicated and very messy if I had been the one to walk into that house and take you.
Real.
You're supposed to be packing.
She hasn't packed anything.
She has lifted one stuff into a container.
She was just sleeping in Finley's suitcase for hours. Okay, this room's looking pretty good. I broke down both of my closet racks. I vacuumed underneath them. I have everything situated over here for just like the front of the car with me to pack, except for my toiletries. I still need to do that. And then I can pack up the bathroom, which is our next move. Finley's busy in here packing up all of his things. The dogs are busy not helping. Love that. We got a big old box in here of Who Gives a Crap. I love that they send these big boxes because now we can use them to pack all of our other bathroom things. I'm kind of trying to just like go through this closet because these linens are not ours, but like some random stuff up here is ours. So we're trying to just like take out whatever is and put it in here. But I'm trying to do one step at a time because I keep losing my train of thought. Oh, Rue, I know you want to go to bed. I do too. I'm literally in bed right now. but I'm just relaxing. I actually just imported all the footage onto my laptop that I'd filmed up to this point. I charged my watch, and I've been packing my streaming room, which is pretty much all packed for the most part. So I'm gonna keep doing that. And if you hear Finley, he's doing a lot downstairs for me. My back is hurting so bad. Yeah. Okay, I just cleared everything out of here. I am leaving these 2 quilts that are Finley's great-grandmother's. There was a 3rd quilt of these that I turned into a jacket as well as a Christmas stocking that I'm gonna use with his family. And I think I'm gonna leave these other 2 quilts here. I grabbed another one of hers, so I think that we're all good, but there's just like a lot of other things in here for other people to enjoy. And I just packed all of my like necessity things that I've been using, at least on the weekly, you know, into this little shower caddy that I'm gonna put in my suitcase. And then all of this other stuff I just need to start packing. Well, and my hairbrush, I'm gonna use that too. And I'm just grabbing like all of this stuff that's ours off the shelves and putting it all in this big box, which is gonna be really heavy because I put a giant bag of Epsom salts in there that's like 15 pounds. FML. Finley's making us mac and cheese. Love him. All right, the moment of truth. This is like me at the airport sometimes when I go home over Christmas break, trying to fit all of my shit after the holidays back into my suitcase that I came with. That's how I feel right now. Whenever I am focusing on tasks like this, I realize my like tongue tick come back. Whenever I'm focusing, I just immediately, I've caught it like 80 times today, just being like, why do I keep doing that? It's unconscious. Rue, I'm not gonna pack you in this box. Stop asking. Rue keeps asking if she can ride in the pig trailer when they get moved up in a couple of months. I don't think I've talked about that yet. Or maybe I have, because maybe you've already seen the property, but there's not room for them yet. We have to build them a pasture. So they're gonna hang out here and be taken care of here while we wait. They also, if you guys remember, they moved a month earlier than I did to Virginia. They got here like early August of 2022 and we got here early September because Finley drove them across a month earlier so he could come back, help me pack up the rest of the farm and all that kind of good stuff. And they love it here. They are coming with us, but we need to just get everything situated for them first. Rue, you can't ride in the pig trailer when we move them. You're gonna have to ride up front. Yeah, this big mama's done. Oh, things are coming along swimmingly. Just have to find homes for some of these things. And also, oh, I gotta pack up my record collection. I've been really putting that off. I should definitely do that tonight. I'm basically gonna do the same thing that I did last time, which is just do a big wrapping of bubble wrap around this wire rack and just lift it up. Obviously, I'm gonna like put this back in its box, put my speakers back in their box, and pray for the best. But I need to put all of my loose vinyl in this shelf too, and yeah, just kind of tape it closed. So that's what I'm gonna do. God, I love these speakers. They're gonna look so good in our new house too with all the natural wood. Woo! Love it. Okay. Tight squeeze, but they're gonna fit. This is why I always keep my brand boxes, because whew, this is the perfect fit. And I was even able to put some of the loose vinyl that's not in either of my racks in here, as well as my little doodle that my bestie Abby made for me back in high school before I even started collecting vinyl. She just knew. She was manifesting that for me. So good. All right, Finley and Larry went up to bed. And now it's just Rue and I hitting it. And I just have some random tidbits still. I'm trying to fill up this box with more like artwork that I find around the house, but I'm pretty sure I've like consolidated all the pieces that are actually ours. I still haven't found the proper size box for this piece of art. I've been listening to my book and my AirPod Maxes, which has been a sleigh, staying hydrated, you know. And my vinyl is all packed up and ready to go. And I'm feeling pretty good about all this. There's a lot of things that are ready to go out to the truck in the morning. Finley hid the hay so he could wake up early in the morning. And you know, he told me, because I was like, oh, maybe I'll come to bed too. He was like, honestly, babe, you do get more done at night. So if you're feeling it, you're feeling the energy, just stay up. I was like, you're right. Truer words have never been spoken. So this looks really, really good in here. This is all of our clothes. We also shoved in like books and bags and dog toys and all those things. Finley packed a bag for everything, and we're slowly but surely adding to this bin in here as well. And this area is not really giving packed right now, but that's fine. It's just stuff that we're like grabbing from. But I feel really good about how empty it is in here, how I packed up that whole box in there, and how this room is pretty much just ready to go with all of these items to the donation site tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to do that. I also have some tech donations to give to Best Buy. So we'll probably have to sneak out and do that tomorrow while Finley is packing the truck. But as for the rest of tonight, I just wanted to get my stream room packed, which I did. And I think tomorrow I'm just gonna work on the dining room and the kitchen. So that's my plan. But I'll see you guys then. So I was just staying up a little later than Finley to get some last things done, but I think Rue is really ready for bed. So we're gonna hit it. See y'all in the morning.